Hey guys, it is Margaret and I am here with a garage sale haul. I went out this morning and picked up a few things, so I thought I would come and share with you what I got. I didn't get a whole lot because I'm really not, I don't need a whole lot of stuff. But you know, you want to go out and see if you see anything, and I did. So I hit a couple of garage sales and I did get two things from Salvation Army just because I happened by there. So let me share with you some of the things I found. One of the places I went was an estate sale, but it wasn't run by a big company. It was run either by family or friends of a family or something, but prices were pretty good. I mean, there wasn't a ton of stuff, but I definitely found some good things. And if I needed more stuff, I might consider going back, but I don't need any more stuff. So I'm just going to share with what I do have. Hey, Henry. Hi, Purple Lily. And you guys may notice I'm not in my workroom. I'm at my kitchen table again with my screen because I felt like I was at the table like researching everything, and I'm like, I got everything already dragged out here. I'm going to go ahead and just share from here. So apologies if my cats make noise and whatnot while I'm running. They're running around. Yeah. They're fighting? What's going on? Oh, yeah, they're fighting. Pancake and Mimi. So yeah, hi in the chat. Hi, Lydia and Henry and Glenn and Michelle, One Witch Lady and Donna. Hello, 2 dogs, 3 kids, 4 cats, Shannon and Kathleen. Hello, everybody. Okay, so let me get started. One of the items I picked up, let's see, I spent about, do you hear them? They're going at it. I spent about $30 at the garage, the estate sale one. Maybe it was a little less. It was like a weird amount. It was like $30 and 28 cents or something. It was just like, what? Okay, 35 cents. Hey, Chantel and Paula, Sandy, hello. Okay, so the first thing I picked up was the Bible. I generally will pick Bibles up if the price is good, and all their books were 50 cents. So I did pick up the Bible, and I'm gonna put that over there. So let me screen share with you what what I think I can get for it. So here we go. So here we go. I just did a Google search, just to get an idea, and this is the one I've got. Mine has got the name engraved on it and everything. So probably around that $30 mark. This one's got a bit more age to it. So sometimes, if I'm just kind of trying to get a rough idea of what I might ask for it, I'll just do a Google search. And then also in a minute you'll see there was something I was looking up that if I just searched eBay and Etsy, I wouldn't have found, I'll do a Google search because it'll show up images of sold items from Etsy. There goes Pancake. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. Thanks, Donna. Hello. Oh, we got some more friends. Chantel, Monica, Nevada, and Diana are there. Hello, Donna. Okay, so next up, I picked up, so the next thing I got, this was in a bag, and I actually didn't find out exactly what she charged me for it, so it may have been probably more than 50 cents, but in the bag, there were these calling cards, like old calling cards, like so, and they flip up and the name's in there like that. So there's a stack of those. So let me share with you on Etsy. How many do I have? 1. Here's 1. And 2. That's why we're here, right? Let me show you what I got. 2. They're cool, right? 3. And they flip up, and inside you've got usually the person's, well, that one doesn't have a name. 4. That one's got a name stamped in there. 5 and 6, like so. Okay, so 6 of them. My chat is jumping around. Okay, let's see. Distractions can be entertaining. Yes, they can. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you what I found out about them on Etsy. I've never sold them before, but they were just in the bag with the book that I wanted. So, yeah. So here we go. These are ones that are for sale on Etsy. So there's a set of 12 of them for 24 bucks. Here's 5 of them selling for 20 bucks. So there's a range, 7 bucks for these ones. Yeah, so we'll just see. Here's somebody selling 1 for $7. So I think that'll be all right. I think I'll do okay with those. Pretty cool. And then the other thing, let me stop the screen share. The other thing, love those paper and altered art artists, love those. Kathleen said, awesome. Pretty papers are a weakness of mine, Nevada says. So the other item in this bag was, and remember, I paid gosh, it was like 31, basically let's just say $31 for everything. So this book was also in there, Testament and Psalms, and it is really old. It is 1884 in there. So it is the New Testament. And there was actually a note in there. Let me see if I can find it again, that somebody left. So somebody wrote, this lady wrote this note. This was given to my daddy when he was a boy. I don't know just how old. MMA Blackburn wrote that. So that was in there. And I'll probably leave that in there for whoever buys it, just because it's cool, right? To have that in there. So that is that book. So, I'm not sure what you're asking. Hello from Chile, Canada. It's warm again today. It was cold yesterday. Right, Nevada? Okay, Nevada. There used to be a magazine. I don't know if they still put it out, but they may still have a website called Found. Yeah, I'm totally into that. Like finding found items and found notes and just like scraps of paper that people have written stuff on. Yeah, love it. I love it. So I don't know if they still have that site, or if they still put, because they used to put out like a magazine. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. There's that. And yeah. So here's what I couldn't find this exact one, but let me pull up what I did find for you. So vintage New Testament and Psalms. So yeah, I mean, this is similar-ish, but I'm thinking it would be more than $35. So I'm gonna have to do a little more digging. This was just like a preliminary search. All right, stop that. So I'll have to look into it a little bit more, but I like seeing, when I see these old books, I just like want to get them. All right, now where is the thing that is up next? All right, so next up, I have like Andrea Hills to thank for this. I found this also at the estate sale for $1. She's in kind of rough shape. I had to look up who it was, and on the bottom it told me, you know, Hong Kong, 1983, Hasbro. So this one's name is Moonstone, and Moonstone needs a bit of cleaning, but I know that Andrea just did a blog post not long ago about My Little Pony, didn't she? Or was it something else? But I'm pretty sure she did something about My Little Pony. Hi, Jessica. We're playing with a pony here. But anyway, so I paid $1 for Moonstone, and she does need a cleanup, but let's take a peek at what I found out about Moonstone. Here we go. Moonstone. Yeah, this is a wiki page. So here are two 1983 Moonstones for sale on Etsy. Now this one has a tag on it for some reason, and this one's got accessories, and they both look in better shape than mine. So I don't think I'm gonna get $20 for it, but you know, maybe I'll get 15. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. Stop that. Okay, that jewelry haul yesterday was great. Thanks, Sandy. It really was, right? Okay, so tip. If you go to an estate sale or garage sale or whatever, look through the office supplies. There's almost always an office anyway, but start digging through the office supplies, because I got some really good stuff. So I got a pair of scissors. These ones are not ending up to be like a home run, but I always look for scissors and then check them. I mean, not just any scissors, but look at the scissors for like not made in China. Like these ones are made in Italy, but some will say made in Germany. So I tend to look for good scissors, right? So I got those scissors, and again, they're not ending up to be a whole like woohoo. But I paid $1 for them, and let's see, they're this brand, like Hot Drop Forged Steel Scissors. Italy, whatever. So these are, wait, I thought I had them. Ah, I had some similar. Anyway, you know, they're about $18, $15 for these scissors. So, and again, I'm not sure that I'll get that for mine, but let's see. I could have sworn I had another. Nope, that's not them. So yeah, definitely take a look for scissors and in the office supply stuff, and not just that, but art supplies too. So originally I got these, I thought for my boys, but maybe not after I looked them up. People love items. Yes, Gigi. Yes. Hello, Shelly. Yes, happy Friday. Leslie says, what's the best way to clean My Little Ponies? Check out Nick and Andrea Hill's Adventures in Reselling, because I'm almost positive that Andrea did a blog post about My Little Ponies. She did, or like Fake Rachel did. One of them did. One of them did. I know it. I know it. Okay, so next up, I picked up also in the office supply section. This is what it looked like in this box. Open boxes too. That's another like tip. If you see a box, open it up, see what's inside. So these are, let me see if I can pronounce that, Grumbacher pastels. And I remembered like, oh, my son was saying he was enjoying playing with pastels in art class at school. These were for a quarter, right? So they're kind of, you know, these are well-loved pastels, you know, but that's okay. So these ones, and they're vintage, so let me share with you what I found out about them. So if nothing else, if you see some out and about, you'll know, hey, Andrea Hills did a blog post on, okay, good. That's what I thought. It's like one of them did. So this is like the one I've got here. Their set is in better shape than mine, but this, you know, used set of pastels sold for $17.50, right? Here's one that's large. This is a larger set than what I have. $29.69. So if you're at an estate sale or garage sale, this is like mine, but mine are more used, 12 bucks. Then, you know, take a peek at the office supplies and art supplies, because you can do okay. Casey Lakeman just bought My Little Ponies house and a bunch of ponies for 25 bucks off Craigslist to resell. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, so there's those ones. That was 25 cents. And then, oh, let me stick that over there. Let's see, my chat just went. All right, and then let me make sure I'm going to show you. I'm trying to go in order of my tabs so I don't get out of order. Then another thing I found also in a little box in the office, like it was in a drawer. Like I was digging underneath. It was like underneath there were like boxes of paper clips piled on top. So here we have $1 for these Pentel. These are more pastels. These are not the chalk pastels. These are the oil pastels. And I thought they were super cool too, because they're older. They're like squared off, so they're not going to roll off your table, right? Because that's a problem, right? They're rolling everywhere. No. So again, at first I thought, oh, I'll get these for the boys, you know, because they want to. No, I'll probably get them some different ones. Because yeah, I mean, they're selling for okay money. This was $1. And this is the set that I've got. This one, of course, looks way newer than mine, but $22.49 is what this one sold for. Yeah, I could have sworn I saw some more on there. Maybe, let me just look back over here. So here's some more that sold. No, these have not sold for $25.64. Anyway. It's worth a look if you are out at the garage sale or estate sales when you're looking through the office supply sections to see art supplies. Cost money, and some will cost a lot of money. And then again, I picked these up just because they said thin lead art pencils, 10 cents. All right, thin lead art pencils, I'll get those. They are unused. There's, I think I said 7 of them were in there, so they're like so. They're red. There were 7. You know, I was just looking for the art supplies, because the people spend money on art supplies, artsy stuff. So 7 of those Barol very thin pencils. So let's take a look at what those are going for on the old eBay. Come on, eBay. Let's see. So these are sold. Someone sold 47 of those pencils for $39.99. Here we've got someone that has sold a box of 9 unused for $11.99. Mine has 7, and I picked them up for a dime. You know, here's a box of 12 for $14.87. So turning a dime into a tenner, as they say, I like it. So there we go. 10 cents maybe into 10 bucks. Not too shabby. Okay, now, again, I don't have a ton of stuff, so let's see what I have here next. Okay, next up, where did you go? Where did you go? I paid up. Oh my gosh, I paid up for something. I spent $10 on this. $10. Whoever owned the home had a thing for pianos because there were a lot of piano items. I probably should have bought more now that I've looked the ones that I did buy up. Pardon me. Okay, so this one I got because I have a jewelry box that my grandmother got me in Sorrento, and it reminded me of that, even though mine was not this black lacquer, mine is a brown one, but it has that inset like that. And it did also say made in Italy. And this one is a trinket box and also music box. So you can wind it and play. It plays Unchained Melody. So $10, and I had no idea how much it was actually worth. I was just taking a chance on it. Let me put that over there. Boom. And it turns out it's worth really good money. So let me share with you what I found out. I didn't look on eBay though. I just kind of did a Google search. So, but the places I did find it. So here, Music Box Attic. It has it for sale for $244.99. I wonder if I could just like take it and drop it into eBay real quick and see. I'm gonna do it. All right, let's just copy and paste their title, except for we'll take gorgeous out. Yeah, okay, so here we go on eBay. 4 results. Holy moly, look at that one. Let's take a look at solds. And solds, no, I don't see any solds. Okay, so, well, there's, yeah, pretty fancy, right? So here it is on this site, 244, and I know I saw, this was a different one. This one's like a brown one. And then, that's a different, no, that was, I did have something on that side. Okay, but it was about the same, basically, about the same. So yeah, score. At first I was like, man, I can't believe I spent $10 on this. And then I get home like, what? Okay, I know. Yes, Chantel. I'm like, yeah, $10. That's a lot. Okay, so the other one, this one, I paid up for this one too, right? I paid $8 for this one. So just take a look at it. It's all inlaid. And at first I thought part of it, like this part might have been like one piece, but then as I look at it closer, no, this is all like inlaid all the way around. And then it's got this key, which at first I thought was a wind up for a music box, but it's not. And it has all the paperwork inside. It has a key. Where are you, key? Come on. So it has a little key and it locks the little box, right? I can lock my jewelry box because, yeah, if somebody didn't want to steal my stuff, they couldn't. Oh, they'd be like, oh, darn, it's locked. I could never just pick this jewelry box up and put it in my bag of things I'm stealing and just go like bust it open at home. Oh, it's locked. Better move on, bad guys. Anyway, thanks. So yeah, so this was $8, and there were some other piano like music boxes and stuff that I didn't pick up. So now I'm like, I got back. But this one, like the brand that it is, I couldn't find this exact piece. But the brand, let me find it. The brand is not selling for that much, which is kind of surprising. Let me show you this. So I know this is not the music box, but this is the same brand and the same artist, Victor Molero, Granada, Spain, Toledo artist. And this one is selling for $9.99, unless they are just really underselling their item. I don't know. So there's that. That's the piano box thing. Let's see. I was just searching, like, okay, I couldn't, like I say, I couldn't find anything like it. So I just started searching inlaid boxes that lock, basically. So I'm kind of at a loss as to where to price it. Like, this is kind of similar. Damascus inlaid is what some of them are labeled as, or Damascene. Yeah. So some are priced like $3.50 and some are priced $25. I don't know. So I'm really not sure. But because I cannot find it, okay, so here's one that this one sold, and it sold for $9. Yeah. So you know me. Let me get where I can get out of here. Yeah, like I say, you know me. If I can't find it, I'm gonna price it high. So yeah, this one I'll probably price it closer to $100 just because I can't find one. Price it up, right? Maybe price it more than that. I don't know. Because I can't find it. So I can always lower the price. Don't you hate that one? Like, and then you sell it like that and you're like, oh man, I think I priced it too low. Okay, so then at a garage sale, I picked up, she had a bunch of buttons. I didn't buy all the buttons. I was proud of myself. I bought this tub of buttons for $3. And the reason I got these buttons was some of them were like, some are just like plastic buttons, but there were some like, so here's some leather ones. And then here, I think these ones are Bakelite. I have to double check. So they look like those cookie ones, but I don't know, do the cookie Bakelite go all the way through? I'll have to go ask Sharon Pfeiffer because she'll know. So there's these ones. When I saw those ones, I was like, okay, I'll pay for those. I'll pay for these buttons. And then there's some more in this old pill bottle. So these ones again too, are they just plain plastic buttons? Are they like lucite, you know, or are they the bake? I'm just not even, they're kind of translucent. They have that apple juice almost look, but they're not quite as light as that. So anyway, lots of buttons, cool buttons, plain buttons, yellow buttons. We'll see. So I'll share with you what I found in my, smack that thumbs up, Leslie says, that's right. All right, let me screen share what I have looked up for some of the buttons. And some of them I may just lot up. We'll just see. So these are some, do I have it? Yeah, okay. These are some of the leather ones. They're not, you know, they're not going for a huge amount. I was taking a risk, so $6.50 for those ones. Whatever. Oh, I didn't show you those red ones. Hang on, let me find them. Look at these ones. I'll probably sell these ones by themselves. Let me close this. Look at these buttons. So these ones are like this red plastic, like back, like that. They're all tied together. And then the front has this like coppery disc. Don't they look like poppies? I thought they looked like poppies. So these ones I'll probably sell by themselves because I thought those are so unusual, right? Anyway, so those were cool. I couldn't find anything like them. But let me screen share again. Yeah, I mean, I think I could get $3 for them, more than $3. Anyway, so here were some, I was like looking for poppy buttons. That was the closest I found. And then here I was looking at like yellow Bakelite or lucite buttons. Just, I don't know. So that's one of those cookie ones, Bakelite cookie button, $2 for a button, right? And then I was looking, because there's some white ones that have flowers. So again, they're not huge sellers, but I was willing to take a chance on them. Some other, look at these, 2 carved Bakelite buttons. This is what I know. Like, I know some of them can go for really, really good money. Like this is for 2 buttons, $24. So yeah, worth a chance for $3. And stopping that and closing the buttons up. That's the buttons. And then let's take a look over here. Yeah, it was tough. Nini says, I love buttons. Me too. It was tough not to buy all of her buttons because she had other like tins of buttons that were like $5 and a bag of buttons for so much. She had a ton of buttons, but I was trying to focus. I mean, she had a big jar, like a mayonnaise jar full of just black buttons, you know, but I didn't. I'm proud of myself. Twin Red Dragons, hi Margaret, have your team been practicing prices right on the 4th? I don't know. I don't know if they've been practicing or not because how could they have no idea what I'm going to choose, right? Because I'm picking all the items. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I don't have the pressure's off of me. So that was good. All right, so next up, also at the estate sale, hey Melissa, I got this for $3.50. And it's a really cool box. Okay, I guess I'm drawn to wooden boxes. But look, okay, it's copper and brass. You can see the copper is like oxidizing, like it's turning green and stuff. But you can see like the little nails on the inlay. Like somebody has done this, like put it on there. Anyway, and it's painted all somehow, I don't know. Anyway, so it's really cool, a cool little box. And it's, you know, it's not like thin. This does not go with that. There was a lot of these Harbor Light things there, so that doesn't go with this box. So anyway, This is the interior of the box. And what I'm thinking, this is going to be my treasure box for, okay, so you know how I'm doing, you know how I might have heard, I started doing this Patreon thing. And there's a couple levels on Patreon where I'm going to be doing like this jewelry giveaway. And I think what I'm going to do is like put the pieces in here. Like, let's say I'm doing a jewelry unboxing or something. And I'm like, whoa, this piece, I think I'm going to throw it in the treasure box. That'll be one of the pieces that goes for the giveaway. So it's kind of like, it's for fun, right? So that's probably going to be my treasure box for my Patreon treasure, whatever. Okay, so that was $3.50. Pretty cool. That's the back. Very nice box. That's the bottom. It's hand. I mean, somebody painted it. Anyway, so there's that. Sandy says, sad I'm in Central Florida, heart of vintage land, but because of demographic, can't find good buttons. Oh no. Yes, but button collectors will pay a lot for the ones they want. I'm doing well. Thanks, Coonsy Coons. Alrighty, so I was looking up the box. I didn't find it, but I'll screen share what I looked up for my, I was looking for, wooden box, brass, copper, inlay. I mean, it looks like, somebody used those little teeny nails and tapped them in, and look at this. Wow, that's awesome. But I'm just thinking, look, this one's $26 just for a little plain box. Look at that one. Oh, look, there's some of those little door knockers that I think are door knockers, but they're not. They're drawer pulls or something else. $50. Wow, look at him. Wow, he's really imposing. Okay, anyway. Oh, okay. Closing out of that. Stopping. Okay. Now, I went to, I'm kind of really going out of order, but that's okay. I thought, well, I'm going to stop by Goodwill and Salvation Army because I was right by it to see if they had any jewelry. I didn't really find a lot, but at Salvation Army, I did get this barrette. It's brass and copper and like the silver, maybe silver tone disc. And it is like really cool. So it's this cool barrette. And I don't even know, like, is it old? Maybe, I think it's old. So there's that, or it's just hand done, one or the other. So it's got this cool, like modernist, mid-century modern look to it. It's kind of cool, right? So I was looking it up and I didn't find anything like it. Hey, Patty. I didn't find anything just like it. So let me share with you what I did find, but I did find some good keywords definitely to help me with that. So here's one barrette or hair clip. Mixed metal flower hair clip steampunk wedding, it says. So I'm thinking, okay, I can, I definitely thought mid-century when I saw it. It kind of looks like an eye now that I'm looking at it. Mid-century, steampunk, that would be cool to put in there. This is $30, but I think it's no, it's not that big maybe. Well, how big is it? Let's see. No, 2.5 inches by 2.25, that is, or 3/4, whatever. So it's not that big. Mine's maybe that big. And then this is another one, kind of mixed metal, 35. I don't think mine will go for 35. Well, you never know. But this is a bigger one. Look how big that is. Well, mine's not. Mine's, what is mine, like 2 inches across? Yep, so there's that one. There's that one. Okay. And no. But I'm going to probably price it high because look, these 2 little silver ones for $20. I couldn't find anything exactly like it, so stop you. Okay, so pretty cool little barrette, unusual, right? It's kind of cute. No, okay. Hello, hi Zir. Hello, Zahir, how are you? Pardon me. Okay, so next up, also from the Salvation Army, I spent $2 and like 13 cents or something like that. I got this. Look, I almost never find Tiki, but I found like this Tiki mug. Now, she's got some condition issues, but I couldn't find one of her for sale. So she is Orchids of Hawaii, Japan, and she is orange, even though she's got some chips and things like that going on. Let's see. Based on what the clip looks like, yours looks like it's vintage, right? Right? Yours is older, don't you think? I do think. This one? Yeah. Yeah, based on the way that the clasp is in the back, yeah, I think it's older. Okay, so let me share with you about this one. And here we go. So I did an eBay search first. Where are you, screen? Here you are. So and then I didn't find it. Oh dear. So let's look at, there were none for sale. So 2 had sold, and the best offers on these were around $17. So about $17, but they're in better condition than mine. Mine has got, I'm looking for. See, mine's got little white nicks in it, which this one does not have. I can't get, my screen's like jumping around. So again, this one sold, but there was a best offer taken for about $20, or about $17. That's the same one. So, and then there was one that sold on Etsy. Like, I couldn't find one for sale at the moment on Etsy. So this was one that's, this is it here. Sorry, this item sold. So when I did search for it, it sold for $12. So, I mean, there's a couple things going on there. One, there's none that I can find for sale. So that's good in my, for me. Yeah, but again, also, the price isn't that great. So I think I only spent $1 on it. So even if I get $12, it's still like a $10 profit. But I might still price it higher because I don't see any others out there. I'll ask Jason, but I'll probably do what I want anyway. Knowing me. Knowing me. Okay, but yeah, I was proud of myself because I never find TP. So I would not have known to look for it. Okay, and then next up, where am I? Okay, next up, I got this. This was laying on the box. It was on on the top of a box of like Archie comics. So I dug and dug to see if there were any more Evel Knievel comics in there, and there were not. So then I was like, took it to the lady, and I was like, can I just buy this one? Because the box with all the comics were marked $35. And she was like, well, she really wants $35 for all of them. Like, but there's only one Evel Knievel one. I don't want all of them. So finally she gave it to me for $1. So I got the Evel Knievel comic for $1, 1974. Randy doesn't want me to sell it. But let's take a peek at, if I was going to sell it, what it would go for. Anything Evel Knievel, come on, right? What are you going to do? It's Evel Knievel. Okay, you remember when Cow Parade was really big? When I was teaching, we had to make a paper cow. Hang on, let me get my thing to stop. We had to make a paper cow to like decorate the hall, and so, or for every class. So my cow was Evel Knievel. So I wish I still had it. It was really cool. Yeah, we did Evel Knievel. Yep. He had a motorcycle. Yeah. So if I was going to sell Evel Knievel comic, these are sold on eBay. We got one for $12.50. These ones are a higher grade. Like, this is the thing too. You got to be careful. People are picky about their, like, what grade of comic it is, and I don't know that. Promotional comic book, $8.50, $11.50, so about $10. Depending on the condition. Pretty cool. But I think we're gonna keep it. Randy wants to keep it. Right? Evel Knievel. And I guess it was a free promotional item. Ideal presents. Anyway, so not too bad. And then lastly, right? It's lastly, there was some jewelry, which there tends to be sometimes. But she wouldn't. This was the lady that was like, this was on the stack. She wanted $35. And after I tried to negotiate with that, I tried to negotiate to get some jewelry from her. So she had some jewelry, and I wanted pieces. I wanted, like, can I get just these silver ones? Can I get the silver, just the silver stuff out of the jewelry thing? And so, no, she would not let me. So it was $10 for all the jewelry. It was like all or nothing. So I went with it. So I did it. Okay. So it was like this hanging thing. And of course, as I'm trying to get out what I want, I knock the hanger thing off, and the earrings go all over, the driveway. So I'm picking up earrings off the driveway. So this thing is full of like earrings that are just costume jewelry ones. I'll show you. Like so. But yeah, she wouldn't let me just get the ones I wanted. Front and back. There's more. There's a little watch down there too. But it's just like, this one's all like corroded and grody. I don't want that. I don't want that. I just want the ones I want. Nope. So they'll probably go into a lot. I don't know. I wasn't real happy that I had to buy them all. But I wanted the silver. I was like, what? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 3 pairs of silver earrings and a nice heavy silver necklace for $10. I mean, that's like $2 a piece. Like, okay. Don't be so grumpy about it, Margaret. All right, so I did get that from her. That's cool. That's fine. Anyway, so those are the things that I picked up. Before I go, you can always use to, yes, this is true. This is true. The organizer. Yeah, the organizer, the hanging organizer is nice. You're right. You're right. What's with my bad attitude today? I need to check it. Okay, so yeah, I did, Rose. I did get my money's worth. Now, I want to say I'm going to start sharing, thank yous to my patrons. So I'm going to share that, and then there were a few people that made like a one-time contribution to me on Patreon, and I want to thank you. But it doesn't keep track of that on my Patreon page. So I want to thank my patrons, and I'll probably be doing this more because it's very awesome that they're helping me. So anyway, thanks everybody for coming over. I am going to be drawing for the jewelry jar probably now, and then I'm not going to do it live, but I'll make the post. I'll do it now, and then I'll post it in a little bit. So anyway, check yourself for it. I know, like, I have a weird attitude today. I think the weather's being weird, and it's just bleh. So anyway, thanks everybody for coming over to check it out. I think for sure my favorite thing is the piano. That's worth a lot of money. So, and I'm probably gonna, look at me. I'm probably gonna challenge myself to get them photographed this weekend, but I can't even like commit to that. I'm probably going to challenge myself. I can't even commit to challenging myself. Anyway, I know. Thanks, Rastula. Breathe. Okay, thanks everybody so much for coming over to watch, and I will talk to you guys later. Yes, hit the like button before you go. Bye, everybody.